Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's review, I'll be testing the newest model from Aventon called the Aventure. This all-terrain mountain bike for $1,899 comes in 3 sizes and 2 colors. In the review, I'll show you how fast it can go on all 5 speed modes, an acceleration test on all 5 levels, what you can expect for range, how well it does on hills, and a brake test on all 5 speed modes. I'll also cover stability, comfort, and overall feel of the bike. So let's start off with a speed test. The Aventure has a 750 watt 1130 peak Bafang motor powered by a 48 volt 15 amp hour Samsung battery, which is built into the frame and can be taken out and charged on the go. After charging the battery, which takes about 4 to 5 hours to do so, I found a flat stretch of road and tested each of the 5 speed modes, with speed 1 reaching 13 for the bike and my speed app. Speed 2, I hit 16 on the bike and 15 for the app. Speed 3, I got 21 on the bike and 20 on the app. Speed 4 reached 25 on the bike and 24 on the app. And speed 5, I got 31 on the bike and 30 for the app. Here's a look at all 5 speed modes. Both the bike's readout and the app was higher than the speed rating of 28 miles per hour. That makes this the fastest bike I reviewed in this price range. The Aventure is one of the heavier bikes in this range at 73 pounds, and that's without the optional front rack that can hold up to 20 pounds for an additional $40, or a rear rack that can hold up to 55 pounds for $50. I also didn't add the front and rear mud flaps that come with the bike because I didn't like the look and was trying to make the bike as light as possible. Here's how long it took to reach the top speed on the highest pedal assist level with a 190 pound rider.
We got 31:29, 32:30, 31:30, 32:30.
Now it's rated up to 305 pounds, I'm 115 lighter than that, so it has the ability to carry a lot of weight. Here's the acceleration on all 5 speed modes. You'll notice how they're all the same for the first 30 to 40 feet, and that's because the power doesn't change between the modes. The separation you're seeing is from the bike maxing out on the lower speed modes. The Aventure comes with a half twist throttle, so I wanted to see if there was a difference when compared to pedal assist level 5. There was a small separation, and that's because the power is almost instant with the throttle compared to the pedal assist, where it takes about a revolution for the power to engage. In the menu, the top speed for the throttle can be adjusted and maxes out at 20 miles per hour. If the throttle is used when going over 20, it trumps the pedal assist and will slow the bike down until it reaches 20, acting like a brake. Once the throttle is released, the bike will begin to increase up to the pedal assist mode you're on. In my experience, the range rating in this price range should be around 20 miles per hour on the highest pedal assist level for paved trails, and that's what I got with the Aventure. My app showed 23.76 miles with a ride time of just under an hour and a half. The display showed 25.2 miles, so about a mile and a half off from the app. Now the speed limit for the trail was 20 miles per hour, so I switched the bike to level 4 instead of 5 and averaged 25 miles per hour with a full battery, 23 with a battery around 45%, and 21 when the bike was about to die with a battery of 9%. So the speed drops 2 miles per hour from full to a half battery, and another 2 from almost half to empty. The Aventure does come with an app, and your rides can be recorded with a bunch of stats like max and average speed, odometer, elevation, and how many trees you've saved by choosing to ride. There's no hill rating, so let's see how it does for this test. Have a half mile 12% grade hill. You can see here I have 65% battery.
The steepest part right here, it's down to 11, 10, now 10 now, 10 and a half. A couple steep parts of the hill where it dropped down to 10, but I'd probably say it averaged about 12 to 13 coming up. The
Aventure comes with Bengal Aries 3 hydraulic disc brakes. These are middle of the road as far as what Bengal offers. I did a brake test on all 5 speed modes, with the highest mode stopping around 30 feet. I have no complaints with the brakes, they work very well on some pretty steep terrain, even though it doesn't look steep on the video. The Aventure's frame is made from 6061 aluminum alloy. I felt the large size was a good fit for my 5'11 frame. It's a bigger bike, but not so much where it felt too much. The 26.5 aluminum handlebars were a good length for the size of the bike. I felt like I had good control while navigating rock gardens or at higher speeds. The backlit LCD screen is one of the nicer looking ones I've seen and can easily be seen in the sun. The screen displays speed, battery life, pedal assist level, trip, and total odometer. Using the rubber pad on the left side of the handlebars, you can clear the trip data, change the units, the throttle speed limit, and connect to the app. In the app, all the settings I just mentioned can also be changed. I thought the Velo grips were some of the nicer ones in this price range. They are hard but comfortable and easy to hold on to. The Shimano Acera 8-speed shifters are very smooth, didn't have any problem shifting or landing in a gear. If fully pressed, you can move down 4 gears with one push. Most times I can only get 3. It is a stretch to hit 4. Coming back up, the gears increase 1 at a time. I was curious to see how easy it would be to ride without any power, so I switched between a couple different gears to find out. It's making me work. It's not like overwhelming, but let me go on a easier gear here. Oh, that's much better. We got a slight uphill now. I'm like in almost to the lowest gear, going 9 miles an hour. Slight uphill, coming over the top, 8 miles an hour. Oh, what do we got here? That looks fun. You would definitely have a good workout riding this any type of distance. The Velo seat is one of the larger seats I've seen and feels pretty good. It was comfortable enough not to add my gel seat cover. The Kenda 26x4-inch e-bike rated tires perform very well when heading off-road. They grip the trail like you would expect a fat tire bike to do. There's very little sliding even when taking some sharp turns at speed through a couple inches of sand and softer trails. I also liked how they were able to crawl over obstacles and rougher parts of the trail. The Aventon comes with a Zoom 4Go fork with 80mm of travel. I was actually surprised how well it did for being such an affordable bike. The noise and vibration on the back end is a little much when going fast. It rocked me pretty good. I wouldn't want to take this on any trail with a ton of rocks. There's a bunch of hard-packed, green-rated trails where I live, which is where I feel this bike performs the best. On these types of trails, the shocks give just enough to make the ride feel like you're on a higher-end bike. Now halfway through the ride, I noticed the noise and shaking started to increase. I looked down and realized one of the kickstand screws had almost come off, so I decided to ditch the kickstand, which cut the noise and shaking down by half. So if you're planning on picking this up for some rough trails, I recommend losing the kickstand. You'll enjoy the ride much more. The Aventon comes with an IPX4 waterproof rating, front and rear lights, and a 1-year warranty. So overall, the Aventon is one of the faster bikes in this price range, topping out at 31 miles per hour. The top speed can be reached in about 2 blocks with a 190-pound rider. It has almost a 24-mile range on pedal assist 4 while riding on a paved trail. It's one of the faster bikes up hills and has the best braking I've felt in this price range. The ride is very comfortable for city driving, good for green-rated trails and dirt roads, and not the best for anything rougher than that. It's more of an exploring, camping, and cruising type of a bike. If you want to pick this up, I've got the link in the description. Also be sure to hit that like button before you go, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest in bike, board, and scooter reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.